If your transmission is acting erratic or your car has suddenly gone into a sluggish limp mode where it feels like you are stuck in one gear, you might be dealing with a P2742 code. This specific code is telling you that the transmission fluid temperature sensor, or the TFT, has a circuit that is reading too low, which usually means there is a short circuit somewhere. Think of this sensor as a thermometer for your transmission fluid. It is an UNTC thermistor, which is a fancy way of saying that as the oil gets hotter, the resistance inside the sensor goes down. The PCM sends a 5-volt reference signal down to the sensor, and based on how much of that voltage comes back, it knows exactly how hot the fluid is, so it can adjust the shifting and the torque converter clutch. To track this down, you can use a scan tool to watch the live data. If you unplug the sensor and the reading on your screen drops to a super low value, but then jumps to a super high temperature when you put a little jumper wire across the terminals, you actually know that your wiring and the PCM are doing their jobs perfectly. In that case, it is the sensor itself that has failed. But if those readings do not change when you jump the wires, you have to start hunting for a problem in the harness. Use your DVOM to make sure you are actually getting that 5-volt reference from the computer. If you have no voltage at the plug, check the continuity of the wires back to the PCM. You are looking for any spots where the wire might be pinched or stripped and touching the metal of the car. Also, do not forget to check the ground side. If the sensor cannot find a good path back to ground, the whole signal gets messy. It is a moderate to severe issue because if the computer does not know the fluid temperature, it cannot protect the transmission from overheating, so you definitely want to get this sorted before a cheap sensor turns into a very expensive transmission swap. Would you like me to find the specific wiring diagram for your vehicle so you can see exactly which wires to test?